Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for the 19th and the 20th. This is going to be a What You Need to Know daily reading. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Stacy, hello. Thank you for the kind words. Sandy, hello. Catherine, hello. And Ann, hello. Nicole, hello. And Barb, hello. Dad, hello. Everybody. JC, hello. Like I said, we're going to get started in about 10 minutes. I'm going to answer some questions first, and then we will get this show on the road. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Capricorn week today, encouraging. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I may get a few cards for my court home situation. Yes. So, JC, you have the Hangman waiting. 3 Cups celebration, though. Again, so I feel like it still looks good. 10 of Wands, releasing a burden, says this will be released. 9 of Cups, I mean, I could keep going. A wish fulfilled. 4 of Pentacles, holding on to something here. 7 of Wands, being defended is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Page of Swords. It's like a new life, feeling like a new life being born for you with all these cards, JC. This looks pretty good. 9 of Cups, a wish. Like I said, will it be a perfect situation? Probably not, but probably a lot better than you're thinking is always the feeling I get for you, especially with these cards. A lot of delays, of course, which we already know with that Hangman card. But 3 Cups, like I said, 10 of Wands releasing this. 4 Pentacles is stability coming in after this. So I feel like things will be going well, is what I'd say to you. Am I frozen? I hope not. I was having issues with the stream earlier, so hopefully I'm not frozen. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. Has A thought about what we talked about? I would say internally, I would say yes. With the Hermit, the Hermit is literally like thinking about something internally, but it is a card of thinking about something, so yes, is what I would say to you. Queen of Cups, probably you, so yes. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. Actually, Cynthia, hold on one second. Sorry. Nicole, again, your stupid super chat didn't show up. Actually, your super chat isn't stupid. YouTube is stupid. But Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, the more videos and pics this guy Ruben sends me online, the uglier he seems to get. Are you 100% sure? Yeah, I am 100% sure. 6 of Swords, improvements, Ace of Wands, a lot of attraction. So I would say yes with this Ace of Wands. This is a very good card. 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. 6 of Pentacles, 2 6s, love 2 6s. Says you're on the right path. You're going in the right direction, basically. Ace of Swords, another ace. So victory, good news. Yeah, King of Swords. Yeah, I would say yes is what I would say to you there. So yes. Cynthia, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How come Scott doesn't tell me he likes me? 6 of Wands, Hierophant. 6 of Cups is what I meant to say, Cynthia. 6 of Cups is a good card, so maybe he will eventually. The Hierophant is a card of kind of like feeling boxed in. 7 of Swords, fears. I'd just say fears, probably nervous. Anxious, all that other stuff. So it could just be like his fears, basically, with the 7 of Swords is what I'd say to you. Nerves. Val A, thank you for the super chat. You have the 3 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Really good for money. So I feel like this could be money coming in, or it could be like your hard work paying off. And that's kind of what's popping into my head. So I'd say anything that you've been working hard on, this could be kind of like a payoff with these 2 cards. So I feel this is just a payoff for you for hard work that you've done. I don't know what else to say. So that's that. Haiti, thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. What are David's intentions towards me? 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. This is like fierce. Again, 7 of Pentacles is like too slow movement, basically. 9 of Swords is internal fears that don't exist. Yeah, the moon, fears. I feel like there are a lot of fears here. Yeah, it's like he's conflicted. I do feel like there could be attraction here just because there's so many of these fear cards. And that sounds weird, but whenever I get cards like that, it says that maybe this person like wants to make moves towards you, just like I just told Cynthia. It's like the same thing. It's like maybe this person wants to make moves towards you, but there could be like too many fears, or they have too many anxieties of like approaching someone. So I feel like approach anxiety is literally what I feel like saying. So I would say maybe no movement, and I mean unless you flirt more or something like that is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like if you were to flirt more or talk more or whatever, Wheel of Fortune would be like a turnaround in the situation. So I feel like you could turn the situation around if you wanted to. Veronica, hello. Thank you for the super chat, as always. Really appreciate it. You say, love cards in regards with Greg. Ace of Pentacles, path to marriage. Doesn't say you will get married, but definitely says there's marriage potential here, is what I'd say to you. Really, really good. 9 of Wands. Yeah, 9 of Wands, just like a card of not giving up on something, a card of like moving forward, a card of perseverance, and it definitely could represent a journey to me, kind of like the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like there could definitely be either, if there has not been a love offer, there could be a love offer here. for you. And if there is, then I'd say that looks really good. Veronica, again, thank you for the super chat. You say, will my audition go well tomorrow? Higher? I would say yes. 2 wands taking the lead. Knight of swords charging forward towards something. So yes, I feel like things will go well for you here. 2 wands, really good card. So yes. Kitty, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say work and love cards. For work, you have the world. So wrapping things up work-wise, we're getting towards the end of the year, so that would make sense. Could also be you reaching certain goals or kind of like, kind of looking for some sort of change in work. I feel like I've said this to you before. I feel the same thing. Like this is wanting a raise, wanting a promotion, or it's like wanting growth in general in your career or in work. So you could be having a desire to like move towards those things. And for love, I feel like you need to get out there. The Fool is like a card that says you need to get out there and have as much fun as you possibly can. So I would get out there and try to like meet new people, try to date, like all that other stuff. So just a card of dating and things like that. Zoe, hello. Where the heck have you been? Zoe, I haven't seen you in forever. Hello. Jacqueline, hello, by the way. Roy, hello. Welcome. And Brandy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Brandy, did I say hi, Brandy? Brandy, hello. Channa, hello, welcome. Nicole, no joke, I figured out what the problem is. Nicole, you know what the problem is? I guarantee you it's words like ugly and things like that that basically YouTube is preventing from showing up, because YouTube just passed the new, they have that new thing where the new anti-bullying thing or whatever. So I bet you if you use words like that, it blocks it from the super chat from showing up. I guarantee you that's the problem. But anyway, Nicole, thank you for the super chat. You say, sitting in my car waiting to go in for a job interview. Is it the one? Please say yes. So over interviews. You have the Death card, the 8 of Cups. I'd say nope. That's what I'd say to you. The Death card, definitely a change coming for you. 8 of Cups is like, definitely, to me, 8 of Cups is a card of like walking away from things that don't provide fulfillment. Pretty much everybody is doing that at this time. Yeah, Emperor. Feeling left out in the cold. I would say this is probably not the one, if I'm being honest with you here. Probably just not fulfilling enough, basically. Yeah, I would say no. Tower. Strength. I feel like you need to be patient. I know it's a pain in the ass, but I feel like you just need to keep trying, basically. I know it's not a good answer. Empress. Yeah, there's definitely something coming in for you. King Cups is like the return to stability, the return of like more stable feelings in your life. So I feel like things will stabilize for you, but yeah, that's what I'd say here. But probably not this one, if I'm being honest. Lynette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, missing Aunt a lot. Any messages from the other side? 3 wands and the Page of Cups. Yeah, this is pretty good. Like I said, the 3 wands like basically saying see you in the future. So obviously that's true. But yeah, this is like a very good card of growth. And the Page of Cups is like a love offer saying that you are loved. So I feel like things are kind of like, there's like good feelings around these cards is what I'd say. So I like that, Lynette. Sandy Rose, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, got a lot to do tomorrow. I feel like you're feeling good tomorrow, Sandy Rose. You have the Empress, so good feelings. Also kind of like going from winter to spring, so improvements, abundance, lots of good stuff. Yeah, wrapping things up, Ten of Swords. I don't know how I feel about the Ten of Swords lately. To me, the Ten of Swords is like a good, bad card. A lot of people say it's the worst card in the deck, which is probably somewhat true, but to me, the Ten of Swords is an ending. So, I mean, it's the end. So how can it be that bad, right? And so I feel like this is just wrapping things up, but you're showing up as the Empress. So I feel like you're showing up in a very strong position here, is what I'd say to you. Monice, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what can I expect this week? 4 Cups, Page of Pentacles. Could be a new love offer for you, Monice. Could be an Earth sign. This could also just be good news about your money, just in general. So I feel like kind of like both is what I would say to you. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. A few cards on Casey, work friend. This looks good to me, JC. The Star, a wish, or fulfillment, dream come true, and the Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, dating. So if there is love here, if this is like love, this looks really good. Even if it's just friendship, this is extremely positive. The Star I like because it's like a positive exchange of energy. It says like things will be improving basically in this situation. So yeah, that looks really good, JC. I like it a lot. Veronica, thank you, Veronica, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, where is it? Will Greg's situation change soon? Devil, I would say I feel like it could change soon if he wanted it to, like a lot sooner. The devil, toxic situation or being bound to something, basically. Eight of Swords, keeping himself stuck in this situation. It's a card of unnecessary restriction, keeping yourself restricted. So I would say it could change if he wanted to. Yeah, the Lovers, he just has to pick the new path, probably you. So probably not soon with those cards, if I'm being honest, but I feel like it will change. So kind of, if that makes sense. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, okay, but it's your fault if he's hideous. I will take the blame, Nicole. But thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Jacqueline, hello. Jacqueline, thank you for the super chat. Hello again, I should say. You say, I want to transfer away from the jerk I work with. Is it a good idea, or will karma take care of the situation? Ooh, hello. I feel like both. I feel like it's your choice, really. The Magician says you can have whatever you want. You can allow karma to take the wheel, or you can make a change. So the Magician says you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities you need to handle this situation. The Four of Swords kind of just says sleep on it, is what I feel like saying to you. Yeah, Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is you just doing what you do. I feel like it's you just kind of like focusing on yourself in this situation. I feel like this is you kind of protecting yourself, but I also feel like it's like just sleeping on it with that Four of Swords. And this says things will work out. Nine of Pentacles, really good card. And, it's normally a card of money and all that other stuff, but in this situation, it could just be a card of like independence, a card of like feeling good. So, yeah, I feel like things will kind of like work out well for you here, Jacqueline. So I like it. I would just sleep on it, really, is what I'd say to you. But all right, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to get started right now, and we are going to be doing a need-to-know reading right now on what you need to know for the next 2 days. So this is going to be for the 19th and the 20th. Also, just so everybody knows, I've almost finished the weekly readings. I will have the links up tonight as well. I had the links up last night as well, but I will have the links up for the readings that I've done so far below this video as well. But let's get started, and let's see what Aries needs to know. So Aries, let's go here. Aries. All right. Aries, you start off with the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups in the area of what you need to know. I feel like this could be love coming in for you, plain and simple. This could say that you need to know that you have an admirer. So I feel like there could be love coming in here for you with these cards. And this could be messages of love coming in for you over the next few days. So I feel like there could be love messages coming in for you soon. And yeah, I feel like it could just be communication about love. If you're not looking for love, just could be like a work offer. That is a perfect match for you, by the way, with the Two of Cups. So I feel like if you're like waiting for a job offer, work offer, I just feel like this could be a work offer, job offer, something like that coming in for you here. Next, in the area of what you need to do, I feel like, look at this, King of Cups as well. This is definitely love. This could be a Pisces for you, Aries, because you've had water showing up all the time. I always talk about this, right? Pisces is always attracted to Aries. Every single Pisces I know is always attracted to Aries. I'm a Pisces. Every single person I've ever been attracted to is an Aries. So what the hell is it? I have no clue. I don't know why. I can't explain it. But, to me, this definitely could be a Pisces coming in for some of you in love. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying. So that's what I feel here with these two cards. For others, I feel like just saying trust your intuition and also balance your emotions with the King of Cups. So if there are things that you desire in life, I feel like you just need to balance out your emotions with these two cards here. I also feel like you need to trust your intuition. I feel like your intuition's on point with these cards. So again, even if you're not interested in love, this could just be a reading that is talking about your intuition. And that's what I would say here with these cards. So that looks pretty good. And finally here, in the area of your outcome, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Strength card. If this is love, I feel like this is someone who wants to put the work in with you. I feel like it's someone who wants to work on a team with you as well, Aries, with that Three of Pentacles. I feel like it's someone who's we're just really looking to build something of quality. I do feel like you could be surprising people with the Strength card. The Strength card to me can represent surprising other people. And I feel like some of you could be getting into a relationship that other people don't expect. So it could be with a person that they wouldn't expect you to be with. Again, this would be positive. Or it could be maybe you just haven't had a relationship in a really long time and one just shows up in your life. So I do feel like some surprise here. Same thing with work. This could be you surprising people by getting a job, like I said, that people don't expect you to get or expect you to be able to do, and then you're able to like surprise everybody because you can do it. So this looks really good. I feel like saying, Aries, I realize that this is just a daily reading, but I feel like saying this could be something that is happening over like the next 3 weeks or maybe like the next month or so. So I feel like this is going to be energy that will be kind of surrounding you for about 3 weeks to a month, I would say. And I feel like any one of these things could be popping up for you. So yeah, I really like that for you there, Aries. That looks really good. So thank you, Aries. Really appreciate it. So that's that. Sandra, you are all set. Sandra, I will definitely answer your question at the end, Sandra. For some reason, Sandra, some of the super chats have not been showing up on YouTube, but it is here, so don't worry about it, Sandra. I will definitely make sure to answer you at the end. But all right, Taurus, let's see what we have for you, Taurus people. And Taurus. And Marky Marks Tarot, hello, by the way. Thank you for being here. Taurus, you have the Nine of Wands in the Empress. This is coming up in the area of what you need to know. I feel like you need to not give up on something for sure. This, to me, is both these cards plus the rest of the things you have here are definitely saying you need to see something through to the end. It could be anything in your life, but I feel like I feel like this is saying, like, don't give up before you get the rewards. I could end your reading right there, Taurus. I feel like that's what this whole reading is saying, is that you could be working towards something. It could be anything. It could be business or work or anything. And I feel like this is saying don't give up before you get the rewards. So don't give up. I feel like you're about to get a reward. It's like it could be love. Maybe you've been waiting for a long time. Keep working towards it. It could be money. It could be business. It could be anything. I feel like you need to keep pushing with these two cards. Your reading was really awesome today, I think. Actually, I think yours was like the best one I've done today. Or actually this whole entire week. So your reading was really awesome. I'm pretty sure it was you. It might have been somebody else. I don't remember. But I'm almost positive it was you. I'm actually checking right now. It was you. So your reading was the best reading I did this week, Taurus, for next week, the 23rd. And so I feel like there's a lot of good energy coming in for you. So definitely not a time to give up with these cards. In the area of what you need to know, you have the Justice card and the Fool. Yeah, as always, just do it, right, Taurus? You always get this message. You have turned into Virgo, basically. So I feel like you need to jump into things that you desire. The Justice card says things are balancing out for you. There will be justice. But it also says that you are kind of like getting to a point where the scales are tipping in your favor. So again, don't give up. It's like you need to tip the scale like down on this side. So it just says keep putting in the work. That's your version of tipping the scale, and things will kind of turn around for you with these cards is what I feel. I feel like there's some sort of new beginning in your life. I feel like it feels brand new. So it could be anything. It's like it's kind of similar to Aries, honestly. I feel like this could be like if you haven't had love in a while, I feel like it could be love, but it just feels like brand new. If it's a job, same thing. It's like maybe you just have not had a job in a long time. And I feel like it feels very good for you as well. So because it's like you're doing something that you haven't done in a long time. So I feel like it makes you feel like very positive with these cards. And finally, you have the Knight of Swords and the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're charging forward towards something. This is like charging towards your future vision. The Three of Wands is a card of foresight, being able to like see the future. And the Knight of Swords is just a card of like moving towards it. I feel like some of you are like predicting changes that you need to make before you can have something in the future is what's popping into my head. So that's a weird one, but I feel like some of you could be making personal changes to yourself with this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is the card of like kind of just making daily routine changes or like personal changes in a lot of ways. So I feel like you're making changes to yourself that are going to lead to like things in the future, but it's like you see the changes you need to make before they even happen. So I really don't have any good examples of this for you, Taurus, but it's just like I just feel like saying whatever you're doing now might not be paying off now, but I feel like in the future there will be a big huge payoff to whatever you're doing. It's like I almost feel like saying you're building future momentum. So I would just keep putting the work in to whatever you're working on there, Taurus. But that looks really good. I feel like some of you could be moving as well, Taurus, with those two cards. But that looks good. So thank you, Taurus. Really appreciate it. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you, Gemini people. Gemini, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. I feel like you are kind of like attracting resources, more resources into your life. You have this. You also have the Ten of Pentacles as well. So really good money reading for you here, Gemini. I do feel like I would be careful of mixing money and people. I don't like this. I'm not going to lie to you, Gemini. It's not a bad reading, but I do not like this for this reading at all, for mixing money and friends or money and love. I would be very careful of mixing love and money with this reading. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Devil, and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is definitely a card to me that says do not lend money to friends, for example. So to me, it can represent like seduction, being pulled into something financial that does not work out, or being pulled into something where somebody says, oh, lend me money or whatever, and then they never pay you back. So I would be very careful of mixing money and love or money and friends, things like that. I feel like it could create some weird situations here with these cards. For others, I feel like the Magician, again, there's a lot of like trickster energy here as well, Gemini. So I would be careful. Like, I feel like this is saying be skeptical. I always say that I don't like the Queen of Pentacles because of her face, right? She just looks all skeptical, and that drives me crazy. But I do feel like you need to be skeptical of anything that seems tricky or anything that seems too good to be true. I feel like you need to like trust those feelings. I almost feel like the Magician is not talking about the Magician at all. I feel like it's just saying like you need to trust your intuition almost. So I feel like some of you need to do that. Next, in the area of what you need to do, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. By the way, so for some of you, again, I feel like this is saying like avoid lending money, avoid this right here, the Nine of Swords, like some sort of temporary disaster. The good news is the Nine of Swords is never permanent, right? It's just a temporary situation, but it's still something that probably could be avoided, I feel intuitively here, Gemini. For others, I feel like this is actually very positive. I actually do like the Nine of Swords, especially for temporary positions, part-time positions, consulting work, freelance work, anything like that. So holiday work as well. So if you're looking for money, this could represent extra money coming in due to like part-time work, temporary work, something like that. So I'd say if you're looking for money, this would be very good for those types of activities over the next few days. And finally, your outcome is the Queen of Wands here and the Devil. Like I said, I would be careful of mixing money and friends, money and love, money and anything, basically, with these cards. For others, I would be careful of, like, just seduction in general here, Gemini. This could be kind of like seeing something as better than it actually is. So I feel like with that Magician card, again, I feel like you need to kind of, like, trust your intuition. I would say that your solution here is to kind of, like, trust your instincts and realize that anything that feels really good, that maybe you should take a pause and look more below the surface. Ten of Pentacles is very specific to me, the way that I read. Maybe other people don't look at it this way, but I do. So that's all that matters, right? But to me, the Ten of Pentacles says there are secrets. There are things you do not understand. So with the Ten of Pentacles, we need to kind of like look deeper into situations, anything that seems too good to be true. And maybe it's not, right? But the Ten of Pentacles is kind of saying, Gemini, do your research. Don't just be seduced into something with these two cards. But that's what I'd say to you there, Gemini. So thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you, Cancer people. And Cancer. Cancer, you have the Two of Wands here and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like what you need to know is that there is probably a lot of success in you, like, taking the lead on some sort of, like, passion project or some sort of new project in your life. The Ace of Wands is a creative new beginning. So, or a passionate new beginning. So I feel like there could be some sort of new beginning coming in for you. The Two of Wands says you have to take the lead on whatever this new beginning is. So I feel like this could be in love. It could be anywhere. But the Ace of Wands wants you to kind of like follow your desire, basically. For others, for some reason, I'm getting messages as well. So I feel like you could be getting messages about a new beginning in your life. And I feel like this is saying like, trust those messages or move towards the messages that you were receiving. Like it could be you having a dream, and the dream could tell you to go get a job somewhere, or it could tell you to talk to a person for love or whatever. I feel like this is saying like take the lead with this Two of Wands. Next, in the area of what you need to do, exactly what I just said. Take the lead, move towards something. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is quick movement, but it's also movement in general. So it says you need to move towards things. Eight of Cups, I feel like, is saying if something doesn't feel good, don't do it. Plain and simple. Eight of Cups is a card of a lack of fulfillment or walking away from something that doesn't provide fulfillment. I feel like for like the next couple weeks, actually, same thing here. I'm getting long messages tonight, which is weird, but I would say for the next couple weeks, if you don't want to do something, don't do it with the Eight of Cups. I always tell people, it's like people always come at me, right? And they're always like, there are certain things that we have to do. Yeah, we all have responsibilities and things like that, but really we do have a choice. Nobody's holding a gun to our head telling us that we can't do certain things, right? Or that we have to do certain things. We really do have a choice, even if we have responsibilities, that whether or not we do them or not, right? So this is kind of like saying don't do things that don't provide fulfillment, or try to limit things that don't provide fulfillment. Eight of Wands is kind of like very, very specific clarity. It is hitting a bullseye. It is being very, very certain about what you want to do. And I feel like that's what you need to do here with the Eight of Wands. I think you need to move towards like clarity, basically, with this card here. And finally, you have the Eight of Swords and all these eights. Pretty interesting. The Eight of Swords and the Six of Cups. Definitely time to let go of the past. I did your reading today again, Cancer, for next week, and it was about, there was definitely stuff about letting go of the past, but it did look to me like in that reading that you are setting something free from the past and you're moving towards something much better. For others, I feel like this is saying that your past is keeping you trapped. I do feel this for you and Leo. I always say like the two signs next to each other always get very similar readings, right? And to me, this is like just allowing things from the past to affect you today. So I feel like some of you just have to let go of the past completely. But this is like past experiences. I don't think it's like one little thing. I feel like it could be like past trauma, past issues, past fears. Could be anything. So I feel like this is you kind of like needing to let go of the past fears and worries and trauma and all that other stuff. And I feel like that will help you kind of like move forward. But that's that, Cancer. So thank you, Cancer. Really appreciate it. Leo, let's see what we have for you, Leo people. And Leo. Leo, you have the Four of Cups here and the Nine of Cups. I feel like there's some sort of wish coming in for you here, Leo. So I feel like for some of you, this is you getting something you wish for, getting something you want. Four of Cups says keep your peepers open, right, Leo? Because it's probably not going to look like how you want it to look, whatever you are wishing for. Four of Cups to me sometimes is like a card of not accepting offers and blah, 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 right? All this other stuff. But to me, also, the Four of Cups could say that it's like maybe you are wishing for something, and maybe you do get what you're wishing for, but it just doesn't look like how you think it's going to look. Maybe you're wishing for a job, and maybe you get offered a part-time job, but you're like, I'm not going to take that. That's not what I want. But this is saying, like, maybe you should take it, because maybe it's a part-time job, but number one, maybe it's a stepping stone. Maybe it leads to something else. Or number two, maybe it leads to a full-time job at that part-time position. So that's just one example. Same thing in love. Like this could say, like maybe you're like, oh, I'm on an online date and that's where I'm going to find someone. But maybe that's not what happens. Maybe you go out to the store and you bump into someone. Why is that always my example? I don't know. But that's always my example, right, Leo? Maybe you bump into someone and maybe that's the person you marry. So it's kind of like just saying, stay open to just the random, the exciting, and the different opportunities in life. And that's, things will probably come in spontaneously or randomly, whatever it is that you are desiring. Next, in the area of the actions you need to take, you have the Tower and the Five of Wands. So I feel like for some of you, this is about moving through. I feel like you need to move towards conflict, really, Leo. I feel like for some of you, I don't know, I just have a weird feeling for you, Leo. Just looking at your chart here as well, I've told you about this before. To me, in your chart, I feel like there are things in your chart that could basically be saying that you are moving away from, that you are like trying to avoid conflict too much. Like I feel like there's too much stuff in here for you in particular. And again, this is not accurate astrology. This is Chris's crappy astrology. I feel like there's too much stuff in here that basically says that you are too afraid to rock the boat. And I feel like people could be looking at you as almost being too nice, or like, which is never necessarily a good thing. So I feel like this is saying for whatever reason, I don't know why, I feel like maybe you need to be more polarizing, especially if you're not seeing success like in work or business. I feel like it's about like needing to be more polarizing and needing to be more kind of like different or something along those things. It's almost like I feel like saying you need to have an opinion. Again, it's such a weird message, Leo, but it always comes up for you, and I feel like it's saying that you need to have an opinion on things, even if it like rocks the boat, even if it upsets people. I really don't understand why, but that's kind of what I feel here with these two cards. And finally, you have the Eight of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles. Yeah, more money coming in for you, Leo. I feel like that basically the Eight of Pentacles is saying that, or well, really the Six of Pentacles is saying that whatever you're working on now, there will be more money in the future with the Eight of Pentacles. So I do feel like your financial situation is growing with these two cards, or it will be growing. Maybe a little bit slowly for you as well, Leo. So I do feel like things maybe could be very slow. I get the sense of like wanting to give up on something as well. Like I feel like this is in the past. Like, you know, I feel like maybe over the past year or so, maybe you have questioned your business or your job quite a bit, or your work, you know. Maybe you have questioned like what you're doing or whether it's worth it and like all this other stuff. And but I feel like it is. I feel like it's been a period of learning basically with this card. And I feel like it's saying that you have been learning, or you've been going, it's like the universe has been taking you to school, right? I feel like the universe has been taking you to school, teaching you things, making you learn things, and that's what you are going to be, that have been doing with these cards. And it's like now you're moving more towards success. I feel like it's been like draining, emotionally draining. I feel like saying, even though these are not emotional cards, I feel like all sorts of stuff here, Leo. I could probably talk about this to you for like the next 3 hours, so I will spare you the details, but I definitely feel like that things are going to be changing from here on out. So Leo, love it. Thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you, Virgo people. And Virgo. Virgo, you have the Two of Pentacles here and the Queen of Swords here. I feel like this is coming up in the area of what you need to know. I feel like it's saying that you need to open up. So I feel like some of you, if you're looking for love, open up with the Queen of Swords. For others, this could be the truth coming in. There was something about that in your weekly reading as well, Virgo. I can't remember exactly what I said, but there was something about like the truth coming out in your weekly reading, like someone from the past wanting to tell you the truth, or you telling someone else the truth, basically. So I feel like there could be truth coming out here. This has come up for you off and on over the year as well. Again, I will have links to the weekly readings down below this video. So Virgo, if you haven't watched the reading yet, there will be a link down below this video. But I feel like this is someone opening up. And it could be about juggling. Like someone could be telling you that they cheated or they left you for someone else. I feel like it does hurt, but at the same time, I feel like it does kind of help you move on as well, if that's the case. So, you know, like I said, that could be a good thing. For others, this is like having a choice whether or not to take some sort of risk, is what I feel like saying to you, Virgo. The Queen of Swords to me can be a card of like doing something where maybe you don't know the details, or maybe you really don't know what you're doing. So this could be like the option to accept a job or a business where you don't really know the details, or you kind of have to like learn as you go. But I would take the risk with those cards. Next, in the area of what you need to do, I feel like you need to be patient, but I feel like you are releasing burdens at this time. For others, this could be like needing to turn your situation around. Temperance is a card of alchemy. It says like you can turn your situation around no matter what the situation is. So I feel like a lot of you need to believe that, no matter how hard that is to believe. And I feel like you need to like try to turn your situation around. Ten of Wands, I feel like it's just other people for you here, Virgo. You do get this quite a bit. So I feel like a lot of you could be dealing with other people's BS. And I feel like you're just like needing to release other people's challenges, other people's like BS from your life, basically. And I feel like once you do that, things will kind of even out for you there. And finally here, Virgo, your outcome, you have the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this is definitely new love coming in for you with the Page of Pentacles. Three of Swords says like there is a heartbreak from the past. For some of you, I feel like I feel a million things here, Virgo. For some of you, I feel like this could be you hoping to get back together with someone from the past, but it's like saying you're probably going to end up moving towards new love, right? You're probably not going to get back together with someone. Page of Pentacles to me is brand spanking new love, so I feel like there's new love coming in for you with the Page of Pentacles. Three of Swords is like still heartbreak from the past. For others, I feel like you're hoping to communicate with someone from the past, and again, for some of you, I feel like you don't want this person back, but I feel like you're just hoping for like clarity or closure or something like that. You could be the one providing that as well in this situation. This could also be just kind of like a change, which has come up for you quite a bit as well, Virgo. It's like there's some sort of change going on in your life, and I feel like it's leading to a new beginning with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles says like release your anxieties. I always say that Page of Pentacles to me is like a pretty weird card. It says you could be having kind of like anxieties about things, but there's also good news coming in about things as well. So that's what I'd say there, Virgo. But thank you, Virgo. Really appreciate it. All right, Libra. Let's see what we have for you, Libra people. And Libra. Libra, in the area of what you need to know, you have the Seven of Cups and the Six of Wands. I feel like you need to trust your intuition here, Libra. I feel like you are getting messages about what to focus on in your life. So I feel like that's what I feel like saying to you. That's it. I feel like saying that you just need to focus on the messages that you are receiving. Now, this could be in like your dreams, your daydreams. Maybe you see repeating numbers when you think about something. I'm getting like everything. So I feel like you need to trust your intuition. It's basically guiding you towards what you need to focus on with this Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is too many choices, too many details. But I feel like you are being guided with this Six of Wands. So I would trust your messages here, Libra. In the area of what you need to do, you have the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. For some of you, I feel like the Ten of Swords, this basically says you need to leave something in the past. I feel like for some of you, this says that something is dead, done, over with. I always say Ten of Swords to me is a card of overkill. To me, it says that something is definitely done and over with in your life. It could be a relationship, it could be a business, a job, it could be anything. The King of Swords says you need to trust your intuition, your wisdom as well, for answers. Your wisdom is telling you that something is over with, and you need to trust that wisdom. For others, I feel like this is talking about needing to fake it till you make it, almost, is what's popping into my head. Not really what these cards mean, but the King of Swords is kind of like a card that reminds me of the Queen of Wands, which is a card of acting as if you are something in your life. So for some of you, I feel like you need to act as if you already have something or are something in your life, and I feel like you will have it. It's just that simple with those cards. And finally here, Libra, you have the Death card and the Moon card. I feel like this is you releasing certain fears or certain worries that you have in your life. So I feel like a lot of you need to kind of release certain worries or fears with these two cards. I feel like this is fears about change in general. So I feel like some of you need to do that. It's almost like I get the Leo feeling off of these cards. I feel like you need to release what is comfortable. So again, there could be certain comfort zones in your life that need to be let go of, and I feel like that will help you just move forward and be more successful in life. But that's what I got for you, Libra. So thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we have for you, Scorpio people. And Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Two of Swords here and the Hierophant. So I feel for some of you, this is coming up in the area of what you need to know. I feel like for some of you, this is saying you need to break away from tradition. I feel like you need to break away from conformity as well, or conforming to certain situations. So the Hierophant says, if you are feeling blocked in or boxed in some area of your life, the Two of Swords basically says make the choice to move away from wherever you are feeling stuck or wherever you are feeling like you are boxed in life. So I feel like that's what you need to do with these cards. The Two of Swords, definitely an uncomfortable decision because, like I always say, usually the Two of Swords says that you could be upsetting other people, or you could be making a choice that goes against certain group beliefs. So you could be kind of being ostracized from a group, or you could be being kicked out of a group even with these two cards here. So like I said, never comfortable, but definitely the decision that needs to be made. Next, in the area of what to do, you have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I love this. This is very good for you. Definitely could be love. Could be someone who comes in and sweeps you off your feet here, Scorpio. Page of Wands says it's time to move towards your desires. Page of Wands to me is a card of graduating as well. That's not entirely accurate, Scorpio, but to me is a card of stepping off on a new journey, starting a new path. The Knight of Cups is a card of success, and to me the Knight of Cups is a card of being swept off your feet. So I feel like some of you could be moving more towards your dreams. Knight of Cups is your dream life, your personal vision for your life, or it is your fantasies. So I feel like a lot of you just need to move towards desires with these two cards here, Scorpio. And finally, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. Fears, the only thing that's holding you back. 2 sevens to me is internal fears that don't exist, Scorpio. So I feel like you need to let go of your fears. This is basically saying a lot of you might be wanting to work towards new things, new jobs, new businesses, new relationships, but this could be saying that your fear of not seeing growth is what is preventing you from being successful. So the Seven of Pentacles says that you could be almost over analyzing what is going on in your life, or you could be almost kind of like over analyzing the results of what's happening in your life in general. I feel like you need to kind of like compare your results over a longer period of time. I feel like if you're too focused, very weird message, this is what's popping into my head with these two cards. I feel like if you kind of like focus too tightly on results in your life, or if you focus in too narrow of a time frame, then you're not going to see the results. I feel like it's going to be disappointing. But I feel like if you compare where your life is now to where it was like 10 years ago, you will see a lot of the growth that has happened. And I feel like that's what you need to do here, Scorpio. So thank you, Scorpio. That looks really good. Thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what is happening for you, Sagittarius people. Sag, as always, this is already a shuffled deck, but let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius people. And Sag. Okay, Sag. Sagittarius, in the area of what you need to know, you have the Six of Wands and the Fool. As always, time to take a leap of faith with the Fool card. So I feel like it's time for you to kind of like take a leap. This to me is over preparation, these cards here. Especially you have the Eight of Cups here, Sagittarius. So you might be hoping to make some sort of change or to do something in your life. And this basically says that you are over prepared. You are more than ready. You are more than capable of getting things going and whatever it is you're trying to start. So it could be love, could be business, could be anything. And I feel like this is saying you need to start. You need to get started on something new. For others, this could be saying that you could be jumping into attention. So I feel like some of you could be getting like a lot of attention at work or in business, and it could lead to like a raise or a promotion with these cards. So I feel like there's a lot of success coming up here as well for you, Sagittarius. So I love that. Next, you have the Eight of Cups in the Judgment card. This is coming up in the area of what you need to do. Again, I feel like you need to trust your inner calling with the Judgment card. This could be a wake-up call as well, basically. So it could be you getting some sort of wake-up call in your life. And this says you need to move towards it. Eight of Cups, again, moving away from things that no longer serve you. So I feel like a lot of you are walking away from things that no longer serve you. But I would also say this says, like, don't question things. Like, the Judgment card says you could be feeling called to do something in your life. The Eight of Cups is like you saying, like, you asking the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, for advice or guidance. It's like you get it and then you question it. So this says do not question the advice you get. Or it could be one of those things where you're hoping for something like love. Maybe you get matches online, Sagittarius, and then you say, oh, I don't like these people, I'm not going to go out. So this says don't question things, just trust, go out, see what happens, and things will turn around. But you have to do that first, basically, with those cards. And finally here, Sagittarius, you have the Three of Cups and the Five of Cups. To me, this could represent regrets in your life. So I feel like some of you, it's like someone else has regrets about a third-party situation. I feel that very specifically. I don't even read the Three of Cups as a card of a third-party situation, but I do feel like for some of you, there could be someone who is like a third-party situation, and basically I feel like they have regrets about the whole thing, basically. For others, I feel like this is just like disappointments. Like this to me is very much a fire sign thing right now. Too many disappointments in life in general. It's like you have the best intentions, or you are hoping that the things you're doing in life are going to lead to a celebration, but it's like just still having disappointments. So I feel like that getting over those disappointments or moving past those disappointments is kind of like the challenge with these cards here, and needing to keep putting the work in, basically. Yeah, the Hangman, the Magician. Yeah, this is about like a turnaround here for you, Sagittarius. I feel like you need to keep it positive and attract what you want in your life. I feel like it's time to like get off the pole with the Hangman. But that's that, Sagittarius. So thank you, Sagittarius. All right, let's see what we have for you, Capricorn people. And Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Three of Wands here, and the Devil, you, right here. This is you waiting for the perfect moment. Capricorn, this is an amazing reading. This looks very positive. What did I call your... Yeah, your reading, I feel like your reading today was pretty good for next week. Again, there will be a link down below for the weekly readings. So I feel like your reading was pretty positive today for next week, and this is very positive for you, Capricorn. So I feel like this is saying that you are kind of like waiting for things to change, or you're hoping for positive changes in the future. Three of Wands to me can sometimes represent taking the lead. I do feel like there is an element of you needing to like take the lead in a situation in your life. you know, again, Saturn in Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn, that's like you needing to take the lead, but also having to deal with authority figures. Again, down and dirty, Chris's crappy astrology, not accurate astrology at all, Capricorn, but really, I feel like a lot of you, there could be like headbutting going on between you and like authority figures in your life. It could be any type of authority figure at all, and I feel like some of you just need to like kind of take the lead here with the Three of Wands. Next, in the area of what you need to do, you have the Star and the Death card. Basically, this doesn't say anything about what you need to do. The Star just says you need to believe in miracles. You need to keep it positive. The Death card definitely is like a card of changes. It does say there will be changes that have to happen, but I feel like some of you just need to kind of like move with the changes with the Death card. The Star card to me is, like I said, a card of miracles, but it is a card of like needing to wish for things, and it's also a card of like needing to kind of like nurture something, because she is normally watering the grass outside of the pool of water here, so it could represent just waiting for the grass to grow, and that might not be a great answer, Capricorn, but that's kind of what I feel here. I feel like for some of you, it's like you're waiting for the grass to grow, you're waiting for certain changes to happen in your life. And finally, your outcome, the Sun, the best card in the deck, and the Queen of Pentacles. This the Sun with the Star could definitely represent attention, which comes up for you, Libra, Pisces, all the time. So I feel like you definitely need to get attention. Like if you're trying to get a raise at work, try to get as much attention as you can. If you're looking for love, try to get as much attention as you can. I feel like that will lead to love, or whatever it is you want. To me, this is saying that there's just happiness coming in for you. I feel like there's just good energy coming in for you as well. And probably like an increase in your resources also with that Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like there's just success coming in for you here, Capricorn. Like more growth, more abundance, more happiness. But again, it could be coming in through like attention or getting attention. It could also be paying attention. So again, if your attention is being drawn to things in your life, pay attention to those things. But really good reading there, Capricorn. I like it. So thank you, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius and Aqua. Aquarius, you have the Three of Pentacles here and the Four of Wands. This is amazing, Aquarius, as well. This is very positive, yes. So I feel like this could be love, for sure. I feel like some of you could be finding someone, or if you don't already have someone, some of you, I feel like, already have someone. I feel like you're going to have a family with this person, marriage, everything you desire, clearly. This person could be a water sign as well. It doesn't have to be, but they're just showing up as water in this reading. You have the Knight of Cups, which is a knight in shining armor. So for some of you, plain and simple, this is love that could lead to marriage. I feel like this person wants to put the work in. I feel like they want to work on a team, pretty much everything. So if you're looking for love, definitely love. If you're not looking for love, this is just like committing to quality work. So if you have a job, business, anything, this could be you like needing to commit to the quality of the work that you do, and that will probably lead to more success. Next, you have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Again, I do feel like some of you need to jump on an offer. Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty, but also kind of like needing to accept something, but you know, it's like a card of happy home, happy family. So I feel like for some of you, this is love, but I feel like this Four of Cups is saying you need to accept it. For some of you, I feel like you need to move faster. Like I would say, especially if you have a commitment in your life, I feel like I've been saying this to you nonstop here, Aquarius. I feel like there needs to be more of a commitment. I feel like some of you, I wouldn't say this is laziness. I don't think you're being lazy. I just think you're not seeing the opportunity for like what it is. Like I do feel like if this is love that you have, I feel like you love the person, all that other stuff, but I feel like you're not moving fast enough towards like committing to this person. I don't know, it feels so weird to me. That's like the best way I could put it. So I would say do not let someone slip away from you here, Aquarius, especially if it's a positive relationship. For others, dating, if you're looking for love, I feel like you need to date. And finally, you have the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So a wish, dream come true, total satisfaction. I feel like some of you could be meeting someone you're going to have a family with. Like I said, Knight of Cups here, Knight in shining armor, could be a water sign. Nine of Cups, total wish. For some of you, I feel like you're already with this person. But again, I would say if you're with someone, I feel like there needs to be more movement. That's all I feel like saying all the time for you, Aquarius. So I feel like there needs to be more movement towards this person. For others, this is like your dream life. Again, the Knight of Cups is your dream life. He is normally looking into that cup. He's like looking at his future life. He is looking at what he desires in life. Nine of Cups is whatever would be fulfilling to you in life, or it is like wishes. So I feel like some of you are like moving towards a dream life or much more fulfilling life in general here, Aquarius. So Aquarius, that looks really good. Thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, thank you as always for your patience. Really appreciate it, Pisces. Let's see what we have going on for you, Pisces people and Pisces. Pisces, in the area of what you need to know, I feel like you're moving forward too slowly as well, Pisces. I feel like I've been saying this to you for like the past few nights. Could be in any area of your life. It could be anything. But I feel like some of you need to like pick up the pace here. Knight of Pentacles, being too cautious. So I would say, Pisces, I feel like you know what this is, whatever it is for you. So I feel like some of you are being too cautious in a situation. And I feel like it's time to like open up and start moving forward. Kind of like I just said to Aquarius. I feel like you're allowing like your emotions or your fears to control you in some sort of situation for some of you. For others, I feel like this is saying you can have whatever you want. Knight of Pentacles just says you just have to put in the hard work. The moon to me is like our fantasies as well. It is things that you desire to have. But the Knight of Pentacles says you just have to work hard to manifest the things here on Earth. So I feel like some of you just need to put the work in to manifest what you want here on Earth, whatever it is. Next, you have the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. This is coming up in the area of what you need to know. For some of you, I feel like this is about letting go of something. And again, this has come up for you before as well, Pisces. Like maybe you have to let go of something that is going to upset some other people. But I feel like you need to let go of it anyway. I just get the sense of like people's opinions on this Two of Swords. And I've said this to you, like I think I said this to you 2 nights ago as well, Pisces. It's like other people are preventing you from having something that could be very stable, that could be really good for you. But it's like you don't even care about these people. So it's like, why care in the first place? I feel like some of you just need to kind of like get things going basically with these cards. I feel like you just need to decide that it's okay to piss some people off. So I feel like some of you just need to piss some people off here, Pisces. Overall, I feel like things are stable though in your life. So I feel like things are stabilizing. And finally here, Pisces, you have the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this is like more success coming in for you here, more financial success. I feel like you're charging forward with this Knight of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles, material success on the horizon. I feel like whatever it is you're working on now, I feel like there will definitely be success in the future. For others, I feel like this is about needing to be diligent with the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a card that says, like, pay attention to the small details of whatever it is that you want in life. It could be anything. And I feel like you just need to pay attention to the small details with these cards. The Knight of Swords, to me, is a card of also, like, a lifestyle change. So I feel like some of you could just be working on making lifestyle changes in general with these cards. Yeah, I feel like some of you need to be careful of, like, a loss here, is what I feel like saying to you, Pisces. But it's like I feel like this is saying that you need to make sure to take care of something. So I feel like some of you need to take care of something. It could be like a business or a job. For others, it could be a relationship. But I feel like this is saying that you need to be careful that you don't lose something because you're not like taking care of it or nurturing it or whatever. Kind of a weird message is what I would say to you. Yeah, you have the World here, Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you need to like, this is about like needing to set yourself free. Nine of Swords, needing to like let yourself go here. Needing to let go of anchors. Needing to let go of things that are holding you back. The world, needing to open up to the world. Needing to go through a transformation here, Pisces, is what I feel for you. But overall, not terrible, Pisces. Your weekly reading was amazing as well, so wouldn't worry about it. But that's that. All right, thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to be doing a pick a card now. So we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. So let's see here, people. 1, 2, and 3 for the pick a card. And let's see. Mava, water time. I agree, Mava. Thank you. And there we go. Water. All right. 1, 2, and 3. And let's see here. All right. 1, 2, and 3. And all right. Okay. All right. So if you pick card number 1, you have the Ten of Wands and the Judgment card. I feel like some of you just need to release burdens, you know, release other people's BS with the Ten of Wands. Judgment card says this will lead to probably you lightening the load, you feeling more awake, more alive, you feeling like you can move forward in life in general. So I feel like some of you just have to like let go, release burdens with these cards. Judgment card says there's probably like a rebirth coming in for you as well. Next, if you pick card number 2, You have the Four of Cups and the Two of Wands. For some of you, this could be like you needing to take the lead in your life. Four of Cups is saying that things are manifesting in your life, but you just need to grab onto one of those cups with the Two of Wands. Two of Wands says you just need to grab hold of one of these choices in your life. So Four of Cups is like kind of like a card of manifesting options, weighing your options really, and manifesting them as well. But the Two of Wands says like you got to take the lead and pick something that you desire in your life. For some of you, if you pick card number 2, I do feel like could be spread out. This could be in love. Like for some of you, you could be very interested in someone, but it's like there could be other things that are causing distractions with these 2 cards. And I feel like this is saying like you need to make the choice. Like what do you want? Love, or do you want 6 billion other things in your life? So I would say, make the choice so you don't lose out on something really good here. But so yeah, that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like saying there. There you go. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Tower and the Five of Cups. I don't like this card number 3. I'm not gonna lie. This could be like some sort of surprise or some sort of loss. I feel like there could be regrets here. Yeah, it's like from indecision. So this feels. I would say if you're a Pisces or an Aquarius and you're watching this, and if you pick card number 3 and you're a Pisces and Aquarius, I would definitely say it's due to indecision or not making enough forward progress on something. So I feel like this could be avoided. As always, like I always say, to me, tarot does not control your life. This is why my readings aren't overly negative, because we could easily turn these situations around. That's the point of watching tarot, is that you can easily turn these things around. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that you could turn a situation around, but I think there needs to be more like forward movement if you pick card number 3. I feel like there's too many delays. There's too much not like moving forward here with the Hangman, basically. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. It's like you could have everything you want, card number 3, but I feel like you need to like move forward on something with these cards. 10 of Pentacles says, yeah, you could have whatever you want, but you just have to make the choice. Hangman is just like too many delays, is what I'd say there. But all right, everybody, thank you everybody for being here. Really appreciate it again. I am going to answer questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. So, Sandra, if you are here, by the way, Sandra, thank you for the super chat. Sandra, feel free to pop your question in down below. I will be happy to answer it. Karen Attaway, thank you for the super chat. Karen, you have the 9 of Cups. So I feel like there's some sort of wish coming in for you. Page of Cups could be love coming in for you, Karen. I'm not sure if you're still looking for love. I don't know. But it could be a water sign coming in for you. But I feel like this could be a love offer. It could also be like a job offer, work offer, whatever it is you're looking for. But I feel like it's something that leads to total fulfillment. So I like that a lot for you, Karen. So I feel like there's like fulfillment coming in for you, or wish. Love it. Looks really good. KC, how dare I? Thank you to the stunning KC. We are going to do a collective. I was going to do this at the beginning, but I really didn't have enough time. So thank you to the stunning KC. We are going to do a collective reading. So this is going to be for everyone here in the collective. Let's see here. And, all right, for everyone here in the collective, we have the 6 of Pentacles and the Death card. I feel like for everyone here in the collective, there is a transformation. That pretty much everybody's going through a transformation, duh. I mean, we've had major changes in the astrology, so I feel like everybody's going through transformations. 6 of Pentacles, I feel like is just saying that you are going to notice changes kind of like more step by step, and I feel like this is going to bring you more into balance. So I actually really like this. I feel like for whatever reason, this is talking about like a lot of balance coming to everyone here in the collective. Maybe it's not like explosively amazing for everyone. Maybe your life isn't turning around completely, but definitely coming into balance. Next, for everyone here in the collective, we have the Moon and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like everybody needs to, like, there could be a lot of fears and anxieties here. Page of Pentacles, definitely a card of anxiety to me. To me, as I always say, the Page of Pentacles is probably the weirdest card in the deck to me. To me, it represents, like, good news coming in, but it also represents being worried about the good news, or being worried that you're not going to get good news. The Moon, worries, fears, your emotions controlling you. So I feel like for everyone here in the collective, it's like saying, don't allow, things are working out, don't allow your emotions to control you. For others, this could definitely just represent new love, but it could be like fears about whether or not you will find new love or not. So that's that. And finally here for the collective, we have the Strength card and the King of Swords. I feel like this could be justice for some of you. So if you're hoping for justice in a certain situation, I feel like this could be justice coming in for you. For others, I feel like this is just talking about patience in a situation. King of Swords is like a card. I do feel like it is talking about waiting for some reason. So I feel like a lot of you have been waiting for results in a certain area of your life. This could be like a divorce or a separation. So I feel like some of you could be going through a divorce or a separation here with these cards. And yeah, I feel like you're just like waiting for things to kind of wrap up there is what I'd say for you. Yeah, Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups. I feel like there needs to be, I would say if you're going through a separation or something like that, I feel like that it could be over already. Like I feel like for some of you, it could be being dragged out basically with this Eight of Swords. Queen of Cups says there needs to be a change in direction. For others, I feel like that this is saying, then the King of Swords is a card of having gone through a lot of like challenging experiences and needing to look at what you have learned from those challenging experiences. And the Eight of Swords is like staying stuck to the challenging experience. So it's saying like you need to let go of the challenging experiences basically. Queen of Cups, change. So I think there's a change coming in for the collective. But that looks pretty good. So thank you again to the Stunning KC. Did Sandra ever type in her question? Sandra, if you are here, let me know. Claudia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Edward return the Fool? I would say no. Yeah, I would say no. To me, the Fool says new love, moving on to something new. The Lovers, to me, is also a card that says the past is poison. So I feel like this is saying, like, take a leap of faith towards new love, basically, for you, Claudia. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I canceled another job interview for this one. Maybe I should have gone to the other one instead now. I would say no. To me, we can't like worry about those choices we make, Nicole. I would say no. I feel like there's definitely something coming in for you. Yeah. The Emperor, a new boss. Ten of Cups says there are tons of opportunities coming in for you. Yeah, it's almost like you're on a break from the universe, Nicole. A break from the universe is never comfortable. Like sometimes the universe prevents us from getting something that we desire, but but it's a break, a break, right? And it's never comfortable, but it's always like a good thing. So I feel like it's like a break at this time, but I feel like things are changing. Rami, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I hang out with a Leo this weekend? I would say no with these cards. Five of Pentacles says no. I'm just getting no on that card. So the Justice card is a good card, but for whatever reason, I feel like saying no. But thank you for the super chat. Elizabeth, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what does the Aquarius guy really think of me? Soulmate, love, happy? Yeah, I feel like he's going to tell you. Ace of Swords. This is like clarity, truth coming out, communication. So yeah, that looks really good to me, Elizabeth. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Will coworkers issue be positive outcome? Yes, definitely. Two of Cups. So yes, for sure. Nicole, again, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, I feel bummed now. No good. There are plenty of good men, Nicole. No good jobs, but lots of offers, but nothing feel worth pursuing. Must be bad karma biting me in the butthole. I would say no. I feel like you need to, no more stinking thinking. This is like playing the victim, Nicole. Yeah, needing to get out of your head. Seven of Swords, don't step into the trap of negativity. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is like waiting for the perfect moment, Nicole. Basically, the Star is like needing to believe in miracles. I don't know. I feel like I always tell you this. So like needing to change your mindset with the Star card. Six of Swords. You're moving on to calmer shores. So I feel like things will be improving for you. I feel like things will be getting better with this card here. Yeah, I feel like you need to let go of the toxic beliefs and toxic energy. Definitely heartbroken, but like I said, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is like moving towards your dream life. Needing to move towards your dream life. So I feel like things will improve. This is Knight in Shining Armor, Nicole, as well. Estrella, hello, thank you for the super chat. I am doing well, thank you for asking. You say, here, can you look at, for me, Taurus Isabel, I'm not sure what the numbers are, 210463, Taurus, I'm not sure what that means, is, I am coming a new stable love where I have a future with, thanks. Estrella, I would say yes, I definitely feel like there's love coming in for you. Look at this. Two of the best cards in the deck. Ace of Pentacles, Estrella, is the path to marriage. So I feel like there's definitely love coming in for you if you don't already have it. The Sun, the best card in the deck. So yeah, definitely love coming in for you. Taurus, right here, Hierophant. And this is also a card of marriage as well. So yes, I hope that answers your question. I'm not really sure if I answer that. I think so. But yeah, definitely marriage coming in for you. And it could be Taurus, or you are a Taurus, I think. But that's that. That looks really good. Teresa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the rest of the year. Knight of Pentacles, working hard, but moving forward. This is like plodding along, Teresa. It's like, you know, kind of like just a very straightforward energy, basically. So I feel like you're like working towards things that you desire, putting the work in. And the good news is I feel like you will be seeing results. So I feel like things are at least moving forward, Teresa, with that Knight of Pentacles. So I like it a lot. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, building something of quality, Teresa. So, yeah, I feel like things are kind of, like, going well. Mispa, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Intense day, a card for guidance. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. I still feel like things are going to go well for you, Mispa. Nine of Pentacles is, like, luxuries, having nice things in life. It's also a card of, like, self-sufficiency, being able to take care of yourself. And the Seven of Wands is, like, being defensive, but it's also a card of being protected, so I feel like things will be going well for you. Susan, hello, Susan Settle. Thank you for the super chat. Susan, if you could type your question in down below, I'll be happy to answer it. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. For next month, you have the Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. I feel like you need to focus on what you really want. Like, don't allow anything to, like, come into your head that does not serve you. Eight of Cups says, like, you need to move away from like things that no longer serve you. This could represent needing to like pull your energy away from things that do not fulfill you. So I feel like you need to like focus on fulfillment. Don't put energy into things that don't fulfill you with that Eight of Cups. Trina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, card for my love life. You have the Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Could be new love coming in for you, Trina. Could be an air sign. This could also be someone who's younger than you coming in, or it could be like online dating as well. I'm getting a lot of stuff for you actually, but Ace of Wands, passion, new beginning in a relationship. Six of Wands, success, happiness, good energy coming in for you. So yeah, could be communication as well. I like it. Susan Settle, thank you again. You say, how does Jacob Pisces feel about me? Pisces, right here. And the Knight of Wands, very passionate. So I feel like he feels very passionate about you. Susan, this says trust your intuition, the High Priestess, but it is also Pisces. And the Knight of Wands says that he just feels very passionate about you. So, yeah, I feel like you have to be patient. Susan, I just dropped it. It was the Temperance card. But I feel like you have to be patient, but I definitely feel like there is attraction in this situation. Brittany, I answered right. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, is SB fearful of the past because he has a crush on me? Yes, probably. Yeah, this is like not wanting to give up. So yes, Cynthia, I feel. Yeah, Two of Swords, like feeling stuck, not wanting to make a decision, basically. Ace of Cups, wanting to make a love offer. So yes, is what I'd say. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will M ask me to go to a party and will I have fun? Queen of Pentacles, I would say yes. I feel like it's like your choice. So, but I would say yes, I would go. So yes. For sure. Erica, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my Aquarius reach out? The World, the Chariot. I would say no, but yes. To me, this says that you should take control, and it's like basically saying you have the choice on whether or not you reach out. So I feel like that you basically need to reach out if you want communication, or you need to do something here, because this to me is like a card of you needing to take control of the situation. The World does say there would be, like I feel like the World is saying there would be a positive outcome if you were to reach out, Erica. So I feel like it's your choice, but yeah, that's what I would say there. Cynthia, thank you as always for the super chat. Was Lewis lying about the reading? I would say yes, maybe conflict, Nine of Swords, not truth. So, yes, is what I would say to you, Cynthia. Fallon, thank you for the super chat. To really appreciate it. You say, card for tomorrow, will it be approved or denied? The Hermit says maybe you already know the answer. Five of Swords could be like being denied. I don't know. Magician says you could to use your powers of manifestation to make this happen. Eight of Wands, I don't know, this looks like approval to me, is what I'd say. Five of Swords could just say, like, you know, to keep it positive, basically, in this situation. These other cards are so positive for you. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like this is like an approval, Fallon, is what I'd say to you. If it's not an approval, I would say definitely a second chance would be happening with those other cards. But I don't know, I feel like that's approval to me. So that's what I'd say to you. All right, Ash, yes, is what I would say to you. King of Pentacles, so yes. Literally, Michelle, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Advice on love, 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Let go of the past, 4 of Pentacles. Holding on too tightly to something from the past. 8 of Pentacles, needing to put the work into love. So I feel like you just need to put the work in. Basically, date. Yeah, Queen of Swords, open up, right? I say this to everybody, right? Because of Black Moon, Lilith, and Pisces. Also, Chiron and Aries. Too independent, too closed off. So everybody, we all need to open up in love. We're being way too closed off. Everybody, not just you. So Queen of Swords says open up. 8 of Pentacles just says date, basically. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is like some sort of change for love. It says like there needs to be some sort of change for you to attract love into your life. What is it? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're very attractive at this time, so I'd get out there. There's like definitely attraction coming in. Could be a fire sign coming in for you. I do feel like it is someone who's like very bold, assertive. I feel like it's someone who... I do feel like they could have children as well. It's popping into my head. That might not be true, but it's definitely popping into my head. And I feel like it's someone who's very kind of like more assertive. That's the best thing I could say here. Definitely like more of an alpha male type of energy off of this person. But definitely love. Someone very passionate as well coming in for you. Quentin, hello, Quentin. Thank you for the super chat. Quentin, hold on one second. Let me change up the decks here. So Quentin, thank you for the super chat. Again, really appreciate it. You say here... you say, my job offered me a new position. Will I get it? Thanks. I would say strength. I would say yes. I would say yes to you, Quentin. I feel like it is. There's definitely a possibility you will get it. So, yes. F. Castro, thank you for the super chat as always. Really appreciate it. Does Darius still think of me? Yeah. Yes is what I'd say to you. Yes. I feel like you already know the answer to this. It's like you know with these two cards. So, yes is what I would say to you for sure. Like I said, I feel like you already know the answer to this question. No doubt. It's like you can feel it with those two cards. Kiana. Hello, Kiana. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will my Capricorn and I be in a relationship soon? The Moon, 6 of Pentacles. I would say not soon, but I do feel like it's possible. 6 of Pentacles says put the work in. The Moon is not such a good card for love because it can represent like fears about love, but with the 6 of Pentacles here, it says these things could be brought into balance. Yeah, I feel like you just have to put the work in, but I feel like it's going to take a little bit of time. But this is not a bad thing, Kiana. I feel like it's a good thing. So I would say it's just going to take a little bit of time. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Matchmaker, good idea. Online dating is bad. Yes, 4 of Wands leading to marriage. So, sure. Yes, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I would go for it. Fallon, thank you again. Fallon, you say, card for work. Should I stay or find something new? Definitely, I feel like you should find something new for sure. This to me is all about something new. It's almost like you are being pulled to start something new, I feel, here. Yeah, Page of Swords. It's like your curiosity, I feel like, is getting the best of you, is what I feel like saying. It's like your curiosity is pulling you away to something else. Yeah, definitely a new job. Emperor, new boss, every single time. 6 of Swords, moving on to calmer shores, moving on to something better. So, yeah, definitely a new job is what I'd say to you, Fallon. I feel like that's just saying you will be getting something new, basically. Gemma13, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Gemma, I gotta move this over so I can actually read it. Gemma, you say, will the runner in my TW runner chaser phase ever come back? Since I finally stopped chasing, I already know the answer, but I figure confirmation can never hurt. 7 of Cups, confusion, King of Pentacles. I would say yes, is what I'd say here. 7 of Cups is like the confusion, but that would make sense if they're running away. 7 of Cups can be a card of running away, literally. But I would say yes to you here. Yeah, there are like regrets here. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups to me is a return of love to your life. So, Gemma, I would say yes to you in this situation. 10 of Cups, your outcome. Happy home, happy family. So, 10 of Cups to me is fortune after difficulty. So, yes, is what I'd say to you. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, need to know message for me. You got it. You have the Tower and the 3 of Cups. I feel like this is saying, like, let people help you, especially if you're going through challenges, San. I feel like this is saying that there are people who want to help you rebuild after, like, difficulties, so allow that to happen. Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you need to follow your desire. I feel like your desires are, like, helping you move forward in your life, basically. I feel like your desires are kind of, like, guiding you at this time. Yeah, 5 of Wands. But it's like you have a lot of conflict about really what you need to be doing in your life. So I feel like you need to like kind of like focus on like what you need to be doing in life. Although this could represent like needing to move towards things that cause conflict because they kind of like force you to grow, right? So that's what I'd say there. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will Carly tell on me for saying something bad? No. Nope, is what I would say to you. This card says let go of anxiety, so no. Robin, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will the VP like her gift tomorrow? 8 of Swords. This is like you not knowing if they're going to like it. 7 of Wands, again, not knowing if they're going to like it. But I would say yes. I wouldn't worry too much about it. These are all hidden answers. 8 of Swords, hidden. 7 of Wands, closed off, not knowing the answer. But I would say yes to you for sure. Tori, will he contact me by the end of this month? 9 of Cups, a wish. Yes, is what I'd say to you. So, yes. Fallon, thank you for the super chat. Will I be single as Pringle forever? No. You have the 9 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Both of my cards of needing to get attention. I always say this to Libra, for example. So to me, that this says that you need to get attention, right? The 9 of Wands to me is a card of like recognition and achievement. The 6 of Wands is a card of recognition. So to me, this just says you need to get out there more. Yeah, I feel like you have to let go of burdens. 2 of Wands, I feel like you need to take the lead. I feel like there's no reason for you to be single with these cards. Yeah, Death, it's like you're going through a transformation. Definitely love coming in for you, Fallon. Yeah, Lovers and 2 of Cups. There is like definitely a perfect match coming in for you. So yes, I definitely feel like there's love coming in for you, Fallon. No doubt about it. Tori, thank you. Have a good night. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Will my mom, someone finally help me with the IP? 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups. I would say no. Why, though? Yeah, King of Swords, this is like a learning experience for you. So I would say no, but maybe it's a good thing. I know it sounds mean and hard, but it's almost like you are kind of like, having to gain experience. King of Swords to me is like a card of gaining experience in life. So I feel like that's what's going on here for you. Robin, thank you again for the super chat. Does Carly like me? 4 Cups. I would say yes. To me, 4 Cups is, if I'm being honest with you, Robin, 4 Cups is just like they feel neutral about you, if that makes sense. So yeah, I would say yes, but I feel like they're just like a neutral person. It's like they don't feel one way or the other about anybody with the Queen of Pentacles. So yes is what I'd say to you. Twinkle Twinkle, hello. My dad gave money to his friend and he's refusing to give it back. Will he return it? Chariot, 7 of Pentacles. I would actually say yes. But the Chariot is like needing to take control of the situation. So it's like someone needing to stand up to this person to get the money back. So yes. Mava, hello. Thank you for being here. Card for you. You have the Sun, best card in the deck. So I feel like there's like a lot of attention and success coming in for you here, Mava. So yeah, I like it. I feel like there's success and happiness coming in for you. Elaine, will Russ contact me? No, I think you need to move on from this. 10 of Swords is like needing to move on from a situation. All right, if I have not answered your question, feel free to pop your question in down below. I will take a few more questions tonight before we wrap this up. Annette, hello. You have the 3 of Swords, heartbreak, separation, something like that. Big Man Haynes, hello. Big Man, you have the Magician, needing to use your powers of manifestation and get the things you want. It also says like your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities will kind of like, be the thing that makes you more successful. Scott Ryan, will my health issues? Yeah, I would say yes. 3 of Wands is in the future, so, basically it says yes, basically. But again, I'm not a doctor, as you know. Dee Scott, will Rick and the Libra be my date to the gala? I feel like if you ask, then yes. Gareth, thank you for the super chat. You say, cards, you have the Hierophant in the world. This is actually really good, Gareth. The Hierophant says, like, open up to something new here, basically. And I feel like the Hierophant is talking about, like, education, like, learning. And the world is, like, wrapping up a cycle. So I feel like, basically your challenges are wrapping up here. And I feel like you're overcoming obstacles. 5 of Pentacles, still feeling left out in the cold, but 8 of Pentacles, going through a learning process. The Hierophant. Hierophant is like life teaching you lessons, basically. 8 of Pentacles says there will be success because of it, though. So that's what I'd say there. Victoria, is someone spying on you? I'd say no. Not really a spying card. So I would say no. Evelyn, is my phone being tapped? I would say no. No, I don't think so. Christina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I have any issues with Chris, a Sag? Does he want more? Hope he will stay to be just friends. Nine of Pentacles. No, I feel like things will be fine for you. This is like a card being independent, single. Queen of Swords. I feel like you will be kind of like, protecting yourself from any, advancements or advances or anything like that. So, yeah, I would say no. I feel like just friends here for sure. So, I feel like it'll be the same. Robin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is my MRI going to discover injury? I would say maybe, but this is healing for you, Robin. Again, I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but the Six of Cups would be healing. The Ace of Cups would be healing, so I feel like you will heal from whatever this is, basically, Robin. Robin, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Ariel be safe calling out Friday? Yeah, fine. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is a very good card, so yes is what I would say there. Teresa, will the Cancer man who says he wants to be more than friends follow through with his word? Yes is what I'd say to you. Lovely Emera, why can't I sleep at night? King of Cups, your emotions, maybe? Pisces, So I feel like you need to like stabilize your emotions. I would get more into a routine is what I'd say to you. That will probably help you sleep at night. Miss AK, will my soulmate Virgo get back with me? Nope. I feel like you're keeping yourself stuck. How do you know they're your soulmate? People always ask me this question, and I'm not trying to pick on you here, but people are just like, will my soulmate get back to me? I'm like, well, if they left you, like, are they really your soulmate? Probably not. So I would say no. To me, this says, like, let go of this toxic connection. Hangman says, don't keep yourself stuck to this connection, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like you need to, like, get out there, is what I would say to you. Shelly, hello. Will you pass your test on the 12th? I would say yes. Three of Pentacles, really good card. So, yes, for sure. F. Castro, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, has it been hard for Darius to let me go? Yeah. Yes. I feel like it took time for him to heal. So, yes. Alright. Alright. Let's see here. Fallon, hello. Again, thank you for the super chat. You say, what messages do I have for the year of 2020? Four of Pentacles, more stability. Knight of Wands. Didn't you have a fire sign coming up in love? So it could be love coming in for you with the Knight of Wands. A lot more passion coming in for you here. Yeah, I feel like you're very intuitive as well. But Four of Pentacles I like because that would be like financial stability. Look, 10 of Pentacles. So definitely could be you moving towards like a more financially secure future or just feeling like you have a job that's better, right? Or something like that. So this could also represent a lot of learning as well. So I feel like there could be learning coming in for you here. But I like this. This is very positive. So looks really good. Laszlo, I hope I said your name right. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will past person come back? You have the Eight of Wands and the Fool. I would say no. Eight of Wands could be communication. So it could say that you will be communicating with this person. But the Fool tells me that you will be starting something new. So I would say no. I feel like you're like on a break right now. But yeah, I feel like you're moving towards new love. So I would say no. I feel like you're going to move towards something new with those cards for sure. Definitely. Alright, hold on one second, everybody. Let me just get something else going here. Actually, you know what? Let's use this one and get this going. Alright. I wanted to answer someone. Yanni, hello. Yanni, you have the Five of Wands. Need to move away from conflict. Yeah, I feel like you are. The Wheel of Fortune says there's like a turnaround, or this is like an escape from conflict, basically. Shelly, I would say yes, definitely. I feel like I've said yes to you on this in the past, but I would say yes for you. Christina, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Anyone spying? Maybe Matt and Aries driving by my house. Annoying. Hopefully it's my imagination. Someone in the same car. I would say no. Yeah, I would. Well, you do have the Knight of Swords, which would say it's possible. But I would say no. To me, look, the world says that this is over. You know, like even if it was happening, this to me says there's like an ending here. Yeah, the Fool. I feel like there's like a total new beginning for you. So I'd say no. I feel like things are kind of like clearing up for you. Quentin, hello. You say, will I ever find love again? Death, going through a transformation, 8 of Cups, walking away from past love. I feel like you need to open up to it. To me, we all have the opportunity to find love, no matter what, right? And people always challenge me on this, and they always leave me stories like, oh, my cousin, he's missing half of his face. He's never gonna find love. I'm like, trust me, I've seen people missing their whole face that have love. Okay, so trust me, it's possible. And anybody can have love. But I would say, I feel like you're feeling left out in the cold. Yeah, I feel like you need to, get out there, is what I'd say. Strength, patience, Quentin. I feel like you need to take action. The High Priestess is no action. So I feel like you need to get out there and take action to find love, basically. So that's that. Lovely Emma, I would say, kind of. So maybe. Taylor, will he communicate Christmas Day? Yes is what I would say to you. Miss AK, what star sign will my new partner be? Could be a Taurus is actually what I feel. This is not Taurus, but I feel like Taurus for some reason is saying Taurus here. Yeah, I feel like it could be a Taurus for you. Yeah, Earth. So I definitely feel like it could be an Earth sign coming in for you, for sure. I do not have Estrella, but feel free to put your question down below. I don't see another super chat from you, but it's definitely possible. So Estrella, feel free to put your question down below. It's not showing up in my list for some reason, so but this has been happening. Melanie, look at this, Aquarius. So I feel like an Aquarius could be an Aquarius for sure. F Castro, hello, thank you for the super chat. Will he reach out again in the future? Yes, 10 of Cups. Devil, I would be careful though. Devil is like a toxic connection, but 10 of Cups says yes to your question, so I would say yes. Monica, you have the moon. I feel like you need to let go of your fears at this time. Yeah, I think there's love coming in for you if you're looking for love, or this could be like letting go of fears in love. Basically, Miss AK, if you want to, I feel like, I feel like, just like love, I feel like anybody can be a millionaire. I mean, I feel like we have full control over our lives. We have free will. We can create anything we want. But you have the King of Pentacles, really good card for money. So I would say yes. King of Pentacles, definitely financial security as well. So yes, for sure. All right. Actually, Estrella, I think I know what your question is anyway. Estrella, thank you for the super chat. I think you were asking, will it be in 3 or 6 months? I feel like you could have love right away. Estrella is what I would say to you. You have the Queen of Wands. You are very attractive at this time. The Two of Pentacles just says it's up to you. Two of Pentacles says you need to have as much fun as you possibly can to find love. So I feel like you need to get out there and have fun to find love as quickly as you can, basically. So I would just get out there. Yeah, the Sun. People want to give you attention, so I would say right away. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Will I get to see Madison on Christmas Day? I would say no with the 3 of Swords, but 6 of Wands, I feel like you will be able to see Madison soon, though, is what I say. But maybe not Christmas with that 3 of Swords, if I'm being honest with you, Val. Trust me, I wish I could say yes, but I do feel like you will see her, for sure. Soon, but probably just not on Christmas, is what I'm trying to say. Ash, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Are my angels tired of me procrastinating? Yes. That's what I would say to you. Yeah, this is saying you could be much more successful already. Ash, trust me, I get it. I'm a Pisces, and I've been procrastinating on things like crazy. So, I get it, But I would say yes, because this is basically saying you could have a lot of rewards now. So, yes. Susie, thank you for the super chat. Cards for the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 2 queens. So this is pretty good, Susie. Queen of Swords to me is the card of the step before authority. It basically says you will be becoming an authority figure, or you are about to become more of an authority in life. The Queen of Pentacles is more resources at your disposal. So, but I feel like this is what you are preparing for, if that makes sense. Yeah, 7 of Cups. I would stay focused this week. I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you, but I feel like there's a need to focus on what you really want. And Temperance. Yeah, I feel like this is you being patient this week, but that's what I would say to you there, Susie. It looks pretty good. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Could be love coming in for you. But I feel like if it's love, it's in the future. Knight of Cups. Knight in Shining Armor, but someone who, sweeps you off your feet. But I feel like it's in the future, Susie. But that's that. All right, everybody. I'm going to cut this off here. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to catch me live, make sure to come back. But that's going to be that. Susie, I lied. Susie, thank you again for the super chat. How will, yeah, I feel like the work week will go well. Look, the Star, a Wish, Page of Pentacles, definitely very good for money. So yes, I feel like there's money coming in. Eddie Girl, thank you for the super chat. If you have a question, type it in down below. Joey, you have the Ten of Cups, Fortune After Difficulty. So I feel like there's good stuff coming in for you there, is what I'd say to you, Joey, this week. For sure. Let's see if Eddie Girl is going to type in their question. I don't know. Let's see here. More water. Why not? Gemma, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you, Susie. Really appreciate it. Brenda, have a good night. Eddie Girl, if you are here, make sure to type in your question. I'll give you like 30 more seconds-ish to type in your question here before I take off. If not, if I miss you, I can answer it always tomorrow. So there is that. But let's see. Maybe, maybe not. Susie, have a good night. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Victoria, have a good night as well. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. All right, I'm calling it. So thank you, everybody, again, and definitely have a good night.